Hello folks, this is George Washington Crossing. This home is built in 1740. After that they have a main fence too. Actually they have a name of the state of New Jersey, district side, Nelson Housing, Soccer, 1850. But this home is built in 1740. Now we luckily have that metal bridge over there. See that bridge? Now 1740 or 1776, George Washington, 2,400 soldiers of the park. There's no bridge like that. So they have to be used that old-fashioned this boat they made with the wood. That's what the 2,400 soldiers using to cross that cold weather over there. In 1776, there was a historical moment right there. You can read it through. They will say that extremely cold and extremely stormy weather was ice weather that time. But 2,400 George Washington soldiers have to be crossing the bridge. This is the Delaware River. That side is Pennsylvania. This side is New Jersey. So now we luckily have a bridge over there. They are actually rebuilt in 1904. The metal bridge, which is right there. That was rebuilt in 1904. So before that, let's go back to 1740, and that time in a moment of 1776, December 25th and 26th, 2 days, 2,400 George Washington soldier was using this original their floating boat is still here. So this is almost 248 years or longer. See that this is the original they crossed. See the metals. You can see it's not so fancy at all. That's fundamental. They just built it up so soldier can in and out easily. So this boat 148 years old, and moment of truce, December 25, 26, 2 days. George Washington, 2,400 soldiers using this boat to cross Pennsylvania to New Jersey. This is made like 300 years old. That's how they use, in and out, in and out right there. So that's how they use. So let me go inside here. It's still strong, this thing. This is the main frame, so they can out. Okay, so this historical site they just put there so people they can able to see it. Old-fashioned way how they transporting goods, farming products, and the soldiers. They're using this boat. That home is built in 1740. Still, they are kept as a historical moment here, and George Washington creates bridge right there. That's a metal bridge. Luckily, we have a now bridge. Used to nothing at all. That's just the river, just cold weather. Back then it's much cooler than in today's weather. I mean, sitting here right now. Now this October. I can feel that this wind chilling me. So cold already. I mean, outside about 10-15 minutes right now. almost feel like I'm freezing my ass even this October month. That's how Delaware River in this regional weather extremely cold. Even the October months right now, you're talking about November, December, winter. Oh my God, amazing, how cold. That was 248 years ago. Okay, now we have luckily have this bridge built in 2004. Actually, rebuilt in 2004. That's what they call Western Crossing Bridge. Before that, nothing at all. There's no bridge at all. They have to be used this old-fashioned, not even good looking at all. You can see that this fundamental. They use the old-fashioned way. They used that 200 and 300 years ago, trying to cross the Delaware River at that time. Now we are living luxury, fancy life now. We got everything today. And back then, they have to be used whatever they got, you know what I'm saying? So what they says here, this is a ferry side. This is a ferry side. At this site before 1748, ferry was first owned and operated by Garrett Johnson. It was used to transport artillery from Pennsylvania to New Jersey at night. Western Crossing, Delaware, December 25, 1776. At that time, it was operated by James Slack. This ferry is a full-scale, authentic reproduction of the type of seen on the Delaware River in the 18th century. So that's what it is right here. This will tell you, how old was. Alright folks, this is a beautiful Friday here, weekend. I'm passing by here, George Western Crossing. Even you can see that the storm home built in with all the rocks, original rocks. You can see that, how strong that is. And you can see how old that is. And that tree right there, they cut some branches, but that tree tell you that how old in this side. And look at this fence, original rocks. They built it in that time, 1740. That time no cement, there's no concrete at all. So that time whatever they got, so they built it up. These are all original rocks. So also this big tree, in memory of that time, how this big tree is. This probably 300 years old, this tree. It's all original rocks. What it says here. Now let's see. This side Washington Crossing, General George Washington and 2,400 and Continental soldier cross icy Delaware River from Pennsylvania and landed at this spot Christmas night 1776. 2 days, December 25, 26, 1776. 2 days, 2,400 soldiers crossing that terrible cold stormy ice weather. On their way to attack British mercenary force Hessian soldier at Trenton. The last of the rebel soldiers' horses and 18 cannon landed from the Dunham and ferry boats in the pre-dawn hour of December 26, assembled in snow-covered field next to the nearby ferry house. They made a surprise attack on Trenton at dawn, killing or wounded over 100 Hessian and captured 900 along with their arms, ammunition, and artillery. That afternoon, victory but exhausted Continentals marched their prisoners back through the snow and recrossed into Pennsylvania. The captured Hessians were marched through Philadelphia on New Year Day 1777. The victory after so many defeats renewed the spirit of the rebellions and colony and recognized at the turning point of the American Revolution. So this is very important, historical moment here. What else here? What is this? We need you. The support of Washington Crossing Park Association and our beautiful state park. www.wcpa-newjersey.com. Anybody want to support that? Support their website. So we're talking about 248 years ago. The memorable all the description here. That's what they're using that time. See that? Old-fashioned ways. 4 horses there, 2 men, and the rolling natural. That's what they have a river that time. That's their bridge. 248 years ago, so 17th century. Now we have we got a nice metal bridge over there. They built in 1904. That's what they call Washington Crossing Bridge. And back then, no bridge like that, just river, Delaware River. So even he said that the ferry at the crossing, before bridge were built, ferries were the only way to transport goods and people across the Delaware River. So this one, the commercial ferry was first established here in 1740 by Garrett Johnson. Later changed to Johnson name in 1776. They use cable ferry. That's fundamentally used, so they don't want to, flowing to the wrong direction. A ferry operated here until Carver Bridge was built in 1834. The last ferry crossing river on June 1st, 1835 in 1903. However, the flood washed the bridge out and the ferry was briefly brought back into service until the current bridge was built in 1904. A reduced size reproduction ferry boat is located behind you. This boat was built by Thomas Michel Caro in 2001. So, can you see that? So that's how they use, they're using old boat. They're cable ferry boat. This post picture of taken by December 25, 26, 1776. So basically 248 years ago, 2,400 George Washington soldiers, they have to be crossing this cold weather. They explained how cold was. Extremely cold, ice, stormy weather. Even I'm standing here about 10-15 minutes, I can feel that even October months, this air breeze is so chilling right now. So you're talking about winter, December, extremely cold. So this is memory site right there. This is all looking, they built in 1740. So when you have a time, you can come and see. That bridge is very narrow, so don't come by any big trucks. This is only passenger cars only. Big trucks are not allowed to come in here because that bridge is so narrow. Like 5 miles an hour. Sometimes I go 3 miles an hour. It's just so dangerous to cross. Too narrow, basically. Okay, folks, thank you for watching. See you again. Thank you for watching Mr. Rabbit, Mr. You and Mr. Rabbit, Mr. Smart YouTube channels and TikTok channels. See you again. Have a good weekend. From Delaware River, George Washington Crossing.